welcome to another vlog. And why did I go all American kind of accent? That's weird. Anyway, welcome to another vlog. As you can tell, I'm home. Because in the last vlog entry you saw me actually back in Sleaford and my mum's place. And the window was really rubbish. Lighting to show on vlog really. But we enjoyed that and such like that. Because it was funny to see really bad lighting in a way on the vlog. Watching it back, it does look pretty poor with the light. So I thought for a laugh, with all these lights on, see if we can get some good lighting. I don't know. Let's turn them all off and see what the difference is. Actually, that's not bad, is it? Actually, I'm only seeing it on the little viewfinder thing, but it looks like it's all right. And because it's wide angle, you probably can see all the mess in the background. I do apologise. So yeah, I've been back since the 5th. And getting settled back into your own home after 30 odd days is now, you know, nothing new to me anymore. It used to be back in the day where I used to come home and I think, wow, what a fucking castle I live in. Wow, I have a bog, you know, that actually flushes properly and it doesn't take 6 years to fill the toilet with. Yeah, it's one of those sort of things. And if we look out the window there, you can see, you know, doesn't look too bad, does it? To be honest, I think it is a little bit better than the other GoPro I had. Well, it wasn't a GoPro, it was one of these Chinese cameras that was not the best in quality at all. With the audio anyway, the camera was fine, but the audio was just crap. And now with this, it sounds more stereo, which is great. And the idea is I got like a viewfinder. I was gonna get like a cheaper version, but I thought, no, I'll get this one because, you know, it's like at least it'll have a bit more quality attached to it compared to the cheaper ones. Anyway, yeah. So the date is today, the 8th of the 1st, 2023. Well done, you made it to the new year. Yeah. So recently, I got this new case as well, which is actually much better because I can put more batteries in there, etc., and all sorts of weird gear, and it actually is more waterproof per se than the other GoPro case that came with it, which was lame. I mean, come on, that's lame. So yeah, I'm still like sorting out some things, you know, getting things unpacked. I've taken down the Christmas decorations, as you can tell in the background. It's all gone now. But oddly enough, it doesn't feel too sad taking them down, which is really odd, because normally I would feel sad for doing it, but obviously not. If you can hear any, you know, any background noises, one is the boiler, which is old as shit now, built in, I don't know, 2010, I think they've put this into this flat, and it's really old, and that started playing up as well. That was really irritating. Yes, I do apologise about the horrible angles you just saw of things. I'm just trying to get used to this selfie stick again as much as I can. Yeah, as I said, you know, coming back home, you know, normally you would feel, you know, the place is big and all that sort of thing, but didn't get any of that feel, which is odd. Yeah. Who else? Yeah, so as you see, I have been somewhat busy, like taking down Christmas decorations, etc., and getting reused to being back here again. Got things to do actually. I've got to clean this place up again. Not terribly bad, but it's, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Oh Jesus, I forgot how bad this selfie stick is after a long period of time. It's like a cramp in your hand. But yeah, it's been cloudy, and again been nice and sunny, etc. You know the drill. Yeah, so I'm hoping to buy some more GoPro batteries as well for this, because thing eats batteries and all sorts of stuff. So I want to make sure I've got plenty of kit to work with, and such like that. So nothing else really reporting really. I mean, I've got back, got used to it, unpacked stuff. It's come as an absolute explosion of stuff coming out of my bag, as you always do, because you always get too much stuff after Christmas. But yeah, it's just been one of those sort of things. And also, yeah, I got one of these last year as well. One of these things. These, I do love my candle wax warmers. You put wax in the top, and you obviously use the candle bit. I guess you know how to use one of these. But I got this from Asda last year, and it was actually really cool purchase because, you know, it looked cool when I got it, and I like that sort of stuff because I normally have like normal candle wax warmer things and such like that. Oh yeah, and the other sound you can hear little blips and blobs every so often. That's my front door camera. I'm trying to burn the batteries dead in it because it's got those LG 8650s in, and they really did me well throughout December. They really lasted a long time considering we had some motion at the door a few times. So, you know, did its job. I'm really, very pleased with it. Anyway, if I've got anything else to report, I will keep you in touch. So, interestingly enough, I've had a little bit of an encounter with this boiler. As you can tell, it says C, which means, well, radiators. But there's no little dot here to indicate that the boiler's heating up. All I'm getting is fans. And at a random it would turn on. Now, the strange thing is about this boiler is, well, it's not strange exactly. All boilers behave the same. You know, you have a thermostat on your wall, and you set the temperature, etc. And it's in manual mode, which means there's no timers, there's no problems, there's no, you know, anything else. The flame indicates that it's supposed to be firing up. Unfortunately, this piece of shit has been playing up for a while. What it will do is this. Not fire up, and then at random fire back up again. I've looked up this make, by the way, and yeah, they went out of business in 2012. Interesting. Actually, I think it's 2011. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This piece of shit is well out of date. And what's the date today? Well, the date is the 9th of January 2023. And yet, they've replaced all the other people's boilers, but not mine, because it's not efficiently broken down yet. But I can safely say that piece of shit is now dying. I would normally use the selfie stick by now, but fuck it, I need to put this into the same bit of the video bit. I need to explain why that boiler not working properly is a big problem. Now, I normally pay on my bill around about £50 for gas, right? And you know, it was like £30, the thieving bastards, but now it's like 50 quid a month, which is perfectly acceptable because of the stupid gas rise, and I agreed to it, so whatever. But my last bill was a very shocking amount, considering the fact that all it was doing was heating one radiator, actually two radiators. One radiator is in the living room and one is in my bathroom, and all the rest are turned off. This bedroom, the guest bedroom that used to be Sean's bedroom, no, they're both off. So it makes me wonder what the fuck that boiler's doing to get my bill up to £90 fucking pounds. And it wasn't in debt or anything either. So I contacted my company that I use, which is EDF, and they seem to think that for some reason it could be the boiler. We finally came up to that agreement. It could be that. So don't worry, I've already contacted the landlord, and I'm hoping they will replace it, but I doubt it because they're cheap bastards and they won't do it. And if they don't, I just roll the fucking bill onto them, because I don't use 90 quid worth of gas, thank you very much. EDF and my landlord, for fuck's sake. You know, I have two radiators, you know, and all that sort of stuff. So it used to be 50 quid, for God's sake, and now I'm paying a debt of 90 quid, which is kind of difficult to do considering what kind of position we're in now with all the fucking house prices and all the other shit going on. It's just not very fair that I have to be rolled a bill for something that the boiler is fucking playing up on. I mean, you've seen it. It was basically going C, and nothing was happening. It was just idling there, like it was meant to do something, but it didn't do anything. Kind of reminds me of Rick's streams. Anyway, if I've got anything else to say, I will point. These energy monitors for the smart meters, absolute garbage. Can't even pick up a signal. They used to do a Wi-Fi model, but stopped doing that these days. Anyway, yeah, this is still not behaving itself. But hey ho, like it was going to in the other shot. Anyway, I look rough as fuck. Had a little bit of a nap, but that's about it really. That's all I've got to really report. Hopefully, you know, I'm gonna get paid tonight anyway, so which is great. That means I can, you know, get things done and paid for, and then look at my energy bill and I feel suicidal because that stupid boiler's going to overdo it, like it always does. Well, welcome to a dull morning. Was that a fake yawn? I don't know. Anyway, it is 9:21 a.m. and I went to bed late, and I woke up 4 hours later on. Yeah, stiff as a fuck. Take that as what you will. Anyway, oh, bloody hell. Anyway, yeah, I got paid yesterday. Well, got paid at midnight. Not paid yesterday, it's more like midnight, whatever. Yeah, so I've booked my theory. But they wanted all that ID shit, so I've got to wait for that to happen. And then I'm going to, you know, pay for some more driving lessons just to perk up my driving a little bit. God, I look like I'm on crack. I do apologise to anyone that's watching this. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for the rain to stop because I need to get some more vape juice. At some point, you know, I was like, you know, I woke up, you know, and then, you know, you go to the bog as you do, have a pee. And then I was like, screw it, there's only an hour left until my alarm goes off. And that was it, so, yeah, 4 hours sleep. I'll have a nap later. But yeah, I've got to go out and get some vape juice. I've already ordered my stuff on Amazon, and I've already ordered the driving theory, but I don't know how that's going to go because there was no like, I don't like the Gov website because it doesn't really give you precise information, like how you can book it. For example, you know, you book it on the website and you don't even have an advent calendar of when it's convenient or when the slots are available. So you've now got to wait patiently for another email to clarify your existence to doing the test, and then you've got to like wait for them to verify because you know you have to provide the ID and stuff. So it's like impossible most of the time. So, and the funny thing is they don't ask you to pay online as such until it's all clarified, I guess. I don't know. The Gov website sucks in the UK. It's not straightforward. It should make it more intuitive, in my opinion, because that was a pain in the arse. Anyway, it's fucking raining. Apparently they say it's going to clear up at 11, so I head out about 11, but yeah, I just thought I'd clarify here that I've actually booked my theory, and well, I don't even know if I have booked it because it's one of those stupid websites, so I've got to now wait for a while for them to get back to me to verify, yes, you are over 18 and you should be driving in the UK, blah blah blah. So we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We are getting closer and closer to getting a car in 2023, we hope. I've got to pass it first. That's the theory. Get it? That's the theory. Right, so I contacted the theory test people on the phone, and very lovely lady. You know, as I said before, the website sucked because it didn't really tell you much about how they're going to take a payment or whatever if it was booked properly. Anyway, I managed to book it, and long story short is it's all ready now to go, and it's going to be booked for May. Not saying what date or what time or anywhere where it's going. You're just gonna have to put my word for it. But yeah, it's all booked now, and happy times. But yeah, as I said, I'm half knackered. It's like 10:22 now, so I think I might just head out now, get some vape juice, come back. I don't know, maybe collapse. I don't know. But fun times, eh? But yeah, I've booked it, and I paid 23 quid, even though I think it said 25 quid on the website, so again wasn't making much sense. But yeah, I cannot wait. Happier times. So this is my mini haul from my shop. I thought I'd show you this. Got some Coca-Cola, still got the Santa on it, by the way. We've got a 360 tracker so I can use the GoPro and all that, but it looked like something that you put in your hair, to be honest, when I first saw this, which is hilarious. We got some wax melts, because believe it or not, I've got a wax warmer. Got some clip-on bob cleaner, although the thing is, I've ordered like 1 billion of these now, so I can't wait for them to arrive all of a sudden out of nowhere and have millions of them. I also got some more of these, but I've ordered like 1 billion of them online as well. What a great purchase, what a great way to save money. Got an Alf bar right here, which was the Apple, because I was dying for a vape. I also went to my corner shop and got like Iron Brew Energy, never seen this before, and good old energy shit from Red Bull, which is overpriced at my local shop, because that's how it works around here. I can't wait to give this a go. I might even show it on video of it working and all that, and if you can see that on the left, just ignore that. So yeah, oh yeah, and vape juice as well for the good old vape pipe. So yeah, there you go. I'm knackered now. Right. So I wouldn't recommend buying this straight along on the vlog channel. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend buying this. Avoid this at all costs. It may look like it's a premium product and all that for £3, whatever this thing cost me, but when you download the app from this, it's actually crap, honestly. I mean, it asks you for a payment, which is stupid, and then you download this thing called 360 View, and it's terrible. I mean, you know, you're supposed to put your phone in it, but I reckon you could put a, you know, a tripod in, because this is what it normally comes with right here, which is awful. I wouldn't recommend this. It just comes with a little screw hole thing here, so you can screw it onto the back of the base, and you can actually put your phone in. But this is the 360 app right here, and it's dog shit. So I wouldn't recommend this for £3. Buyer beware out there. I bought it and it was a big mistake. I mean, I could take it back to the shops, but this is my own error. This is my own mistake. It takes 3 AAs, and to be honest, it's supposed to move around when you move around. Obviously, it's not, as you can tell. It can't work off the app, and you know, it does have a camera feature on it, but unfortunately it doesn't even move properly. So if we go back to this app here, you'll see when we put it in camera mode, you know, it's now, I want to, as you can see, we are moving, but only because I've activated the camera on this, and it's, I don't know, it doesn't seem to work 100%. Doesn't seem to be turning around as often as it should do. It's not the best, if I put it this way. I mean, come on, this is poor. They could at least put a remote control with this thing. It would have made more sense instead of using my phone. I mean, it would have been better if there was like a control pad on this thing. There's not even a control pad on this thing. And as you can see, it's moving without my consideration. And I don't know, this wouldn't even do for using it in car vlogs. To be honest, it's just an absolute pain in the ass. I'm moving this around, you know, myself, because this thing is moving on its own and it's a pile of dog shit. I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't recommend this. I'm not even recording with my phone. I don't know why I'm looking at that. But yeah, highly not recommend this stupid device. Don't buy it. Buyer beware. You see this, say don't buy it. Don't buy it. Oh, and if you're wondering where it came from, it was Home Bargains, so avoid it at all costs, please. If this has learned you anything today in this vlog, for God's sake, buyer beware. Don't buy this. This is just, I mean, it's well made in its own way. I mean, the battery bit fell apart as soon as I tried to unscrew it, so I had to re-screw it together with my own screwdriver. But apart from that, it's all right. But it's a crap tracker. I wouldn't recommend it. It recommends you to download the app, and just too much fussing around, and it doesn't even track you properly. I put it in, it just keeps moving around. As you saw earlier, I had to spin it round earlier in the shop. So no, buyer beware everyone, don't buy it. Well, I've just done a YouTube video, ironically bitching about YouTube. Might be a lot of key points in there, I don't know, we'll see. Drinking the Red Bull to get my strength. But yeah, I'm going to be editing that now, and Susan's not going to like the video. Tough shit. So, update on the boiler. It's going to be looked at very soon. In fact, he should be on his way. I got some neutral air stuff. Actually, I got 3 of them. I got Super Fresh, Pink Fresh, and Normal. And I've put the normal one into that cupboard that had the old air freshener, which had it because it ran out. I also got some Care and Protect 2 boxes, and they're 12 packs, and they're for the washing machine and dishwasher. I cannot wait to test them out. I've been testing that with tablets mostly last year, and actually just tablets on its own. You know, the specialised tablets I bought on Amazon, they're from Amazon as well. I also got all these toothbrushes as well. I got some more cleaner, like I need more cleaner considering I've put one already on the toilet rim. Still waiting for the tablet versions in the post, but I also got a Bosch unboxing knife, and it's a bit like this one really, the OX one, and here is what it looks like, and it looks really nice. I think the button pressing on it is better on the OX because it's more sticking out, so you know where it is. But yeah, oh, and some vape coils came in the post as well, but as I said, when I bought the other ones, like I needed another one of these like a hole in the bollock. But anyway, it's nice to be prepared. Oh, and I also got one of these hand grabber things. Yeah, I got that because my back is so twisted. It's more twisted than a copper at the moment in time it's had it. Yeah, and I also, I think there's something else I'm missing. I don't know what I'm missing, probably a brain. But yeah, I've been trying to tidy up, but my delivery came and an explosion re-happened. So I've got to sort that out. But I've moved the microwave and such like that. I haven't disconnected the camera yet, but I don't know what he wants to do with this thing. I don't know if he wants to replace it today, or just wants to get a spare part for it, or he just wants to look at it and then get the boiler done in 6 to 7 years when I'm freezing my balls off and I've died of pneumonia or some form of fucking cold. Right, so as you can tell, the boiler's still there because the guy came over and he sorted it. There was absolutely nothing wrong with it. As I kind of thought, but I wasn't too sure, you know. He recommended me to turn this dial down on the boiler a little bit, because it was somewhat overheating, which is why it kept turning on and off, because it was heating the actual temperature it needed, so it did its job. But they have had a history of those things going wrong, and they're thinking about changing it to like a backseat boiler over time anyway, because that's what they've been doing. In the bathroom, he says that the problem was this as well. This is a towel radiator, and I knew it had problems, but I didn't realise it was also causing the boiler to malfunction a little bit under its own way. So I'm glad that's fixed. Now that's red hot. That means the bathroom will get nice and toasty throughout the winter months that we're going through right now. So yeah, I'm glad that the boiler is fixed. Well, it's not like it was broken, it was struggling. So at least it's fixed now, and I'm reassured that the boiler doesn't need replacing. Thank God, because that would have took forever to get replaced with the pipe work and all that sort of stuff. All he did was turn up the pressure and did the bathroom radiator bleed it, if you will. Right, I'm knackered now. I'll see you later. Now, I need to point forward a bit of apology about the other clip previous to the other clip. Not the one when the boiler was fixed. I'm talking about when it was in the middle of getting fixed, because I said it was the guy was going to come over and all that. Now, the reason why I said that it could take up to 7 years to fix the boiler, it was mostly a joke, really, because in the past I've had some contractors that have not turned up at all and not done any work at all. But I completely forgot now. They've got one guy only doing it around the clock, and bless him, he's on the ball. He's know what he's doing. So this is my little statement of apology in the video. I completely forgot that they're hiring one guy for the entire tower blocks now, which is great, because that means now they rely on one contractor. Actually, I think it's just this property that they rely on this one contractor now, because he's good. And he was really good, actually. He actually tiled my bathroom and fixed it up really nicely and made it really modern, if you get my saying, and fixed, and all in the pipeline, you know. And he's a really good guy. You know, I was, you know, somewhat panicking a little bit while he was there, but he was reassuring me. So I need to just emphasize here that I've had some bad contractors in the past, but I'm glad they've actually fixed that workaround. Welcome to the 12th, and welcome to I haven't got enough toilet block cleaner stuff for the top of my tank. If you remember, I got these. Well, I ordered these as well, but I was expecting them to be very slow delivery, because it was Hermes, or as we like to call it, Herpes, or Evar, or whatever the fuck they call this week. Yeah, I've got way too many of these fuckers now, honestly. This is ridiculous. This is what happens to me sometimes. I like go, is that enough? And I get like loads. Well, I basically go, well, I need to buy a supply of them, and then I get these, and then I realise I've got way too many. And the reason why they're called Herpes is because of this. Look, this was all broken, this one, through the post. I opened up the box. All of these were okay, I think. Yeah. Actually, no. This one looks like it's been opened as well. That's ridiculous, Hermes. Oh, this one as well, look. It's starting to open. That's ridiculous. I'm blaming Hermes for this, because, or as we like to call it, Herpes, or Evar, or, well, I don't know what, you know, they changed their names because, you know, probably because, you're a bit of a herpes company. Anyway, a little bit of a toilet hack for you. If you've got one of these things, which basically used to have like the eco stuff in or whatever, and it basically slowly releases into your toilet and is supposed to last 6 months and doesn't, well, here's a good little hack for you. These do fit in there, although these are a bit of a squeeze, so if you get the Prism ones, I would be very careful. These don't fit too well. Not as well as these ones. These ones fit like a glove. So, you know, a bit of a heads up out there. Anyway, till more and so forth and such. It's a nice day outside, by the way, but yeah, until more comes along. Right, so I went to Tesco and I got one of these. Now, I've had one of these before. I even remember when the Aero 360 was out. It was like, I think it was like 2014 or something. I noticed these were out, and I found them in like Boys and all that. But I got this from Tesco, and they're on like special offer with the club card for £7.50 or something, which is still way too expensive for what this is. And I used to remember Unibond when it had the top design with the lid, and you took the lid hatches off and you popped in the tablet. Now it's one of those flick down designs, which is pretty cool actually. I like the look of this a little bit, but the tablets are way too expensive. I wouldn't recommend buying these. So over time I'm going to be doing a specialized hack video if it works, but if it doesn't, then you know, don't worry about it. That means it hasn't worked. If you never see a video in future after this vlog about how to change a Unibond tablet that, you know, is dead cheap, then forget about it. But yeah, I find these a bit hilarious now that they're more expensive than what they were. I think when I first got mine, I think it was only about 4 or 5 quid for the whole unit and the tablet. And the tablets used to get them in 2 packs for like 2 quid or something like that, or 3 quid. Now they're about 12 quid for about 2 to 4 tablets, and then you get like 6 quid for like 2 tablets. I don't know. It's just ridiculously too high in my opinion. But yeah, I've got one in the bathroom right now because there's no mains in the bathroom, which is stupid because we've got all these wonderful breakers in the UK, but we can't, no sockets in the bathroom. There's no way of, oh, I don't know, having an outdoor socket and having a flap on it. No, we'll just be lazy and decide to not put a real socket in the bathroom. So I can easily put a dehumidifier in there to stop it being so damn damp. But anyway, this is my solution at the moment. I did have one of those top lid versions that had like the little round little pellets that were basically the same as this method. But this is just a round disc in a container that drips down, and then it has an indicator on it now that tells you when it's needs a new tablet. Which means, you know, you have to remortgage your new house to get these tablets because they're really expensive in the long run. So this was my method of dehumidifying it recently. This little cylindrical tube here is basically classified as a dehumidifier, and it's a bit like the Everdry, where you have a base and you click it on, and it actually, you know, lets you reuse the beads inside this thing, and then it tells you, you know, for indicators like, yeah, orange means that it's empty, and obviously when it goes dark green or just dark, that means it's time to put it back onto the charger thingamabob, and it's supposed to get rid of the thing. But it's kind of stupid if you ask me, because it will go back into this room and humidify it back up again, so it's kind of a wasted design though. You have to have a very good garden or something just to plug these things in so it airs out. I also had one of these, so that's what I meant about the beads, but I did refill this over time instead of using another one of these. These were like £1 at the time, and I refilled it myself, but it was like really expensive to keep on top of it, so I decided to go back to this method as well. I had both of them in there like this, but I stopped using this after a while and just went to this, and it was okay, but it just didn't do very well in my opinion, and was a pain in the backside to keep recharging these back up again. Pretty good method though if you want to get these. These are not the cheapest, but they do last quite a while. So now I've got this in my bathroom, and let me show you that. And there it is, next to my addiction. And it's got like one of those indicators at the bottom, as you can see, look, which is pretty damn good actually, because you never know when the tablet runs out unless you take the lid off or see it inside not working or something, I don't know. But pretty cool method how this works. It just opens like this. But I noticed that the tablets are getting smaller and smaller, because I remember them being bigger than that with the top lid and all that. And that was my first ever Unibond actually, that top tablet method, but unfortunately I wasn't in that property anymore because it was my mother's, and I got rid of it. Or actually, no, I didn't get rid of it. I brought it down here, but I got rid of it over time. And you couldn't get the tablets anymore anyway. I used to get them on eBay and that, much cheaper, or Amazon or whatever. But it was like the old tablet design, or new. I don't know, maybe the new tablet design, because it had like a blue front to it, like this one does. So yeah, that's basically how it went. Basically, I got a similar unit now. So yeah, so that was the only version I had, by the way. I didn't have an Aero 360. It may look like I did the way it was in the video clip, but I didn't. I had a normal Unibond one that you put a tablet in the top, and that worked really well. That's why I went for a another one, because the top versions and the cylinder doesn't really work too well, in my opinion, for moist trapping. So that's the reason I've got this. Now I have ordered another one on Amazon, and it's taken a long time really to get in the post. And but I will be putting that in my cupboard. Now, what did I mean about my cupboard and the air freshener? Well, this one. So that's where the air freshener is right now, of the other one. And I don't know where I'm going to put the other dehumidifier. I had one of these stupid little Everdries, and they're pretty garbage. And considering the fact as well, it doesn't have a UK plug on it, so you have to like convert it, all that sort of crap. It's ridiculous. Well, we had a bit of snow, and it did settle. Well, yeah, it settled a little bit, but not much. But it's expected. But yeah, they did say it was going to snow yesterday. If you're wondering, the date is today, the 16th. Yeah, 16th. So yeah, on the 15th, they did say it was going to snow on Monday, and they're not wrong. Not a lot of snow, but it has snowed, and it's probably icy as balls out there as well. And I've got to shop in that. And I woke up really late, later than usual. Yeah, I also ordered some of those, some more of those, what do you call it? Wilco tablet things for the dehumidifier thing for the Unibond, and I was very surprised with the results I got when I put the block into it. So yeah, there will be a video on how to save money, and it's going to be quite good. I've got to wait about a month though for that video, because I've already inserted it in, because I had to make sure it would fit first before I did the video, otherwise I'll look like an absolute clown. But yeah, it's sunny out, but I think it's going to be icy as balls out there, you know. So I'm going to try and wake up and such, and then I'm going to I think I'm going to have a shave with the Philips One Blade, and then I am going to piss off out, I reckon, or just piss off out and then do the Philips One Blade and have a shower and put fresh clothes on. But no point putting fresh ones on when you're just going out for a few things. No point. And Home Bargains like shuts at like 4 or 5, so it's just like there's no point, you know, all that other shit that you do in a day. Just put your old clothes on, go out, and then come back and do the rest. That's my plan anyway. So after that snow thing, I decided not to go out in it because it would have turned into ice. And featured on my vlog right now is Carl. Say hi.
Hi guys, hope everyone's doing well.
Oh shit! I just noticed, Kyle. My fucking beard fell off again.
Oh no!
It's gone on a raid, I think. Yeah, I cut it off.
What barbers did you go to? Hair today, gone tomorrow.
No, that's more like Phil off fucking Rick's channel. Ayo. But no, anyway, yeah, I decided to cut it off. It was getting on my nerves. I kept scratching it, and it was just getting on my nerves. And when I was sleeping as well, this bit here keeps going into your mouth. It's horrible. It was like it had its own wig. It was quite bad. So I had to shave it off in the end. I might have missed a bit, but I might have to come back to it. And Carl's laughing at my jokes because I'm not very funny. So there you go.
It's not worse than this G-Bush. It's not worse.
Right, guys. If anything else happens, I'll let you know. So, if something else can't piss me off this week, I guess it's this one. Well, actually, first time in a while I've got pissed off in this year and this week. Let's go with the good news. My cigar arrived, which I didn't plan to getting until I was on the Siggy stream. It does come with 2 extra filters right there. Now for the bad news. Due to fucking icy conditions, not under my control, my driving lesson was moved to a different date, and I was freezing my balls off out there, and my back was fucked. So yeah, not a good experience tonight. Hello guys, and welcome to the 20th. I've come up to this point in the video now where I've got nothing else ready to report, so I might as well end it here. Thank you very much if you've made it this far in the video. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, you know the lot. Before I go, this boiler's still being a piece of shit, so it's freezing in this house. It's rubbish. Eventually every time I've got to contact them and see what the hell's wrong with this thing again, but I've already contacted them anyway, and they seem to think it's fine, so whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching my vlog experience, adventure, whatever lack of adventure it was. Take care all.